Bank card players and roles. In this video, we're going to identify key players and terms in the bank card industry. Let's start with bank card. A bank card is a credit card or debit card that has a Visa, MasterCard, Discover, or American Express logo on it. Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express are known as card associations or card networks. So the card associations are companies that offer their brand to financial institutions to issue bank cards that are accepted at merchants in their network. So who uses these bank cards? Bank card holders. This is a consumer that is issued a credit card or a debit card, also known as a bank card, by a financial institution and uses this bank card to purchase goods or services from the merchants. So what is a merchant? A merchant is any business or government entity that sells goods or services and accepts bank cards for these goods or services. So where do bank card holders get their bank cards? From issuing banks. An issuing bank is any bank, credit union, or other financial institution that issues bank cards to its account holders. So how do merchants accept bank cards? By using the services of a processor and an acquiring bank. A processor is a business that sets up merchants with the ability to accept bank cards. All processors must be approved by the card associations, and all processors must have an acquiring bank or sponsor bank. The acquiring bank handles the funding of bank card transactions to the merchant's bank accounts. All of these role players work together to facilitate bank card holders purchasing goods and services from merchants. Let's run through an example. On the one side, you have the bank card holder. Let's call him Joe. And on the other side, you have a merchant. Let's call the merchant Frank's General Store. Joe has a credit card issued to him by Main Street Bank. The bank card group is the processor, and our sponsor bank is the Woodforest National Bank. So we set up Frank's General Store with a merchant account so he can accept bank cards with Visa, MasterCard, Discover, and American Express logos. Joe goes to buy some supplies from Frank's General Store. His total bill is $100. He presents his Visa card issued to him by Main Street Bank to the cashier at Frank's General Store. So here's how these business entities generate revenue from this transaction. Frank's General Store receives $100 in revenue from the goods sold. Frank's General Store pays the merchant fees to the bank card group for processing the transaction. So for this transaction, let's estimate that fee at $2.25. Here's how that $2.25 is distributed. Visa charges a small fee to the bank card group, around 13 cents for this $100 transaction, so Visa receives 13 cents. Woodforest National Bank charges a small fee to the bank card group, 1 cent for this $100 transaction, so Woodforest Bank receives 1 cent. Main Street Bank, who issued the credit card to Joe, receives a fee called interchange, which is around $1.64 for this $100 transaction. Yes, the issuing bank receives the majority of the fee paid by the merchant simply for issuing the credit card, so the remaining 47 cents goes to the bank card group. Billions of transactions and billions of dollars are processed like this every day. I'm sure you'll agree we have a lot of work to do. This concludes the Bank Card Players and Roles training module. Please consult with your sales manager for more information.